up, y'all? World's Okayest Guitar Player here. I want to show you a video on how to play open power chords. Learning how to play guitar can be extremely confusing and frustrating at first, and it could be difficult to know where to start. I believe that one of the first places we should start, after learning how to tune your guitar, of course, is how to play open power chords, because they're going to be the foundation of all the other chords that we learn how to play later on. So I'm going to show you two different ways to fret open power chords, and also you see me playing an electric guitar, and that is purely out of convenience. It's easier for me to record the audio so you can hear it better on the other side of this camera. If you got an acoustic guitar, that's totally okay to play. I learned how to play guitar on acoustic. It doesn't matter what you got. All that matters is that you want to learn how to play. So let's dive right in and learn how to play these power chords. First things first, let's make sure that our guitars are in tune with each other. We're going to start with the low E and work our way down. So low E, A, D, G, B, and high E. Also, one good thing to know, especially when we're reading tabs, is we might see the tabs with numbers in the tab, and that's referring to our fingers. Our index finger is going to be 1, our middle finger is going to be 2, our ring finger is going to be 3, and our pinky is going to be 4. So you might hear me refer to index or 1 or middle or 2. So that's what I'm referring to. If you hear me say that, I'm going to do my best to stay consistent with it, but sometimes I don't. So diving right in, we're going to take our middle finger and put it in the 2nd fret of the A string. And then we're going to take our ring finger and put it in the 2nd fret of the D. And then we're going to strum the open E, and then those two fingers that those two frets that we're fretting. And then to play an open A power chord, we're going to take that exact same shape and just move it down to the floor 1 string. So middle finger in the 2nd fret of the D and ring finger in the 2nd fret of the G. And then we're going to strum the open A and then those two strings that we're fretting as well. And it's a good idea to start off with just downstrokes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and practice going back and forth from those two chords. So starting with the E, and they're called power chords because they sound super powerful, right? So it's like super rocky, bluesy, metal, all sorts of genres use power chords. They sound great. Our next chord is going to be the D power chord. So we're going to take our index finger this time and put it in the 2nd fret of the G, and we're going to take our, the ring finger, and put it in the 3rd fret of the B, and we're going to strum the open D and then those two strings that we're fretting. So now we can go back and forth from all 3 chords, and they're going to sound good together because they're all in the same key. So let's start with the open A, and we'll go to the D, and then we'll go to the E. And the cool thing about these chords is you can mix them up in whatever order you want. If the transitions are a little difficult, slow it down, take your time, give yourself some leeway, because at first this is going to be kind of difficult and your fingers are going to have to build calluses. It's not going to feel that great at first, but that goes away after like a week. It doesn't last. Eventually your fingers, you're not even going to know that you're mashing the strings. There's also another way to play the E and A power chord, and it's with one finger. You can't really get away with that with the D because it's not in the same, the notes aren't in the same fret as the E and the A. But if you want to play it this way, we'll show you how. So we're going to take our index finger and we're going to bar the second fret of the A and the D. And then we're going to strum from the open E down. And the same thing with the A. So just play around with it, figure out which one feels more comfortable for you, and keep practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing. Eventually you're going to be able to fret these and not even look at it, and it'll be like second nature, I promise. If you like the video, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know in the comments below if there's anything else you would like to learn. Also, run up and bear hug the like button for me. And remember, practice doesn't necessarily make you perfect, but it can make you okay. See you on the next one.